let me introduce myself. So once again, my name is Chimin, and I've been an online ESL teacher for more than a year. I've been teaching English for more than 4 months in RareJob, and I used to be working in a Chinese company before, which is also an online ESL company.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Chinese company in Philippines.
In China.
In China. Oh, I see.
Yeah, they outsource tutors from Philippines.
Oh.
So basically, the tutors are from Philippines, and the students are from China.
It's teaching English
right.
to to Chinese.
Yes, the same thing as here to Japanese students.
But what do you think the difference between the Chinese English and the Japanese English?
Progress? Do you mean like?
Yeah, how so about some intonation or the maybe Japanese you said it's very shy and they not aggressive or to talk, but so Chinese English and also Japanese English, so I just want to know the difference between them.
Difference.
Yeah.
Well, because I think most Japanese are very polite. They actually, when it comes to greetings, when it comes to listening, so it's very different. But I think it depends. There are some Chinese students that are very attentive and very participative in a lesson, and there are some that are not really interested. So I think I think when it comes to learning English, I think most Japanese are really good in pronunciation of the words.
Okay. Get pronunciation means so good pronunciation? No?
Yes.
In Japanese?
They are good in pronunciation. Yes.
Okay. I see. Thank you.
Right. So today let's talk about FDA warns consumers about hand sanitizers that look like food. So I have some few warm-up questions for you. First question is, what type of hand sanitizers are common in your country?
Okay. Hand sanitizer. Oh, it's common. Maybe alcohol is very common in Japan. Yeah, as hand sanitizers.
Okay, ethanol alcohol.
Yeah, ethanol alcohol. Maybe sometimes in the many places we use 70% alcohol. Yes, that is more effective.
Yes, that's true. That's true. That's right. So, are you a medical healthcare worker? And
no. That is very common knowledge for that.
I see. Well, basically, if you go to a grocery store, you usually see the label from most alcohol that contains 70%.
Yeah.
Of
Yes.
ethanol. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And how does the packaging of hand sanitizers in your country look like?
Look like? Oh, I cannot remember, but so maybe it mentioned or it write the sentence that mentioned it couldn't be eaten. Couldn't be eaten. Can't don't eat the liquid or something. Alcohol, yeah.
I see. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that to me. So now, are you ready for unlocking word meanings?
Oh, yes, sure.
You start?
Yes. Okay. Mistake for something. To confuse someone or something for another. Edward is usually mistaken for his twin brother. Okay. And abdominal. Relating to the area around the stomach. I might have abdominal surgery because I have been experiencing severe stomach pain. Okay. And third one is artificial ventilation. The process of supporting breathing using a machine. The patient needs to be on artificial ventilation for a long time because of the serious lung disease. Okay. And mindful, aware of something. example, celebrities should always be mindful of what they say to the public.
Okay.
And the last one is inadvertent. Unintentional, not planned. An inadvertent accounting error caused a delay in the release of employee paychecks.
Okay, very good. So you were able to pronounce the words very well. Okay. So Nakani-san, do you have any questions regarding with the new vocabulary words?
Okay. So the second one, abdominal. It is very common to use. It's common.
Yes, it is very common, especially in medical field.
Okay, medical
Usually, yes, it's a formal word, abdominal. When you say abdominal, it's a formal word. But when you say stomach, it's just informal.
Okay, stomach is formal.
Yes, stomach is common, but abdominal is widely used in medical field, especially in the hospital setting. Doctors always use the abdominal.
Abdominal. Okay, I understand. Thank you. And yeah, everything is clear now.
Very good. All right, now let's proceed now to the article. So would you like to read by part or the whole paragraph?
By part, please, okay?
Okay, so please read first 3 paragraphs.
Yes. The Food and Drug Administration, FDA, has warned consumers about hand sanitizers that are packaged in food-like containers. It's okay. And the FDA found that some hand sanitizers are sold in packages that resemble juice bottles, water bottles, beer cans, and food pouches for kids. Some sanitizers are even labeled with flavors like chocolate and raspberry. Okay, and last. Okay, sorry, wait a minute. Okay. According to the agency, the sanitizers might be mistaken for actual food or drink products because of their packaging. Previously, the agency received a report about a customer purchasing a bottle of hand sanitizer, think it was drink water. Another report said that some hand sanitizers were packaged in snack-like containers that featured cartoons for children. Okay.
Okay. So my question for you, according to the FDA, what might the sanitizers be mistaken for?
What? Okay. The FDA found some hand sanitizers are sold in package like a juice bottle, water bottles, beer cans, and food pouches for kids.
Okay. All right. So very good. Now let's continue reading the one paragraph.
Yes. Okay. Regardless of the amount ingested, accidentally consuming hand sanitizer may lead to vomiting, abdominal pain, and irritation of the stomach lining, and consumption for large amounts of sanitizer may lead to confusion, difficulty breathing, requiring artificial ventilation, and even death. According to Dr. Robert Glatter, a physician at the New York-based hospital, children are the most at risk.
Okay, all right. And the question there is, who is the most at risk?
Yeah, according to Dr. Robert Glatter, so the children are the most at risk.
Okay, so very good. So now let's go to the last part.
Yeah, the FDA is currently working with manufacturers to recall the hand sanitizer packaged in food-like containers. And the agency advised manufacturer. The agency advised manufacturers to be mindful of the marketing and packaging of hand sanitizers to prevent any inadvertent use by customers. And the FDA also added the misleading products to its list of hand sanitizers consumers should avoid using.
Okay, so very good. So my question for you is, what is the FDA doing to prevent people from accidentally consuming hand sanitizers?
Okay. The FDA advised manufacturers to be mindful of the marketing and the packaging of hand sanitizers to prevent any inadvertent use by customers.
Okay, very good. So, good job. So, what is the article all about?
All about? Oh, the article mentioned the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, let the manufacturer to be more careful about their products, the sanitizers, because some customers just make a mistake to buy the sanitizer as food, so it is become very big problem. So the FDA also added the misleading products to its list of hand sanitizer customers should avoid using. So yeah, that's all.
Well, thank you so much for answering it. Now let's go to the viewpoint discussion. So the first question for you, should manufacturers be held accountable if consumers mistakenly consume their hand sanitizers and get sick?
Accountable. Yes, of course, manufacturers should hold accountable. Maybe if the customers make a mistake to drink or eat the sanitizer, because that they have responsibility of the manufacturers, because they use the package is just similar to food or drink or beer. That is very dangerous.
Yeah, that's right. So they are very liable and accountable for these actions. For consuming misleading products to the consumer. Okay. And the next question is, how can consumers minimize the risk of accidentally consuming toxic products because of their packaging?
So for the customers, they must check the labels and they don't just choose the products just to see or watch the shape or package. And they need to check the sentence in the package and find it is not, if this is the products they can eat or drink or not.
Okay, right. So you are correct, Mechanic-san. So they have to be really mindful when it comes to buying product or purchasing a product. You have to really read the label.
Sometimes, but maybe it is a very famous brand or the company. I think I cannot make a mistake to buy the different products. So, but in the first I haven't buy the products. It's the first time, maybe I will check the label, especially for kids or babies. We need to check the label more carefully.
Yes, that's true. Very true. Especially for children. So we have to really be meticulous when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think that's all the questions that we have. So do you have any questions so far?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
And goodbye.
Thank you too. Have a good day.